What is going on, guys? Welcome back to SC Outdoors. So today, if you've seen my last few videos, I've been doing some wild trout recon, fishing a bunch of small streams in this water system, and I've done very well. Found a lot of brook trout, 3 for 3 so far, but this is probably my furthest shot that I'm taking all day. This is the main stream. I've been fishing its tributaries for the entire morning and early afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock. Been doing really well, but those streams I had some sort of idea that there was trout there. They were listed on natural trout reproduction lists, whatever. This stream is not, but just about every tributary that goes into it is. It gets a lot bigger than this. It's mainly a warm water fishery, a lot of smallmouth, and it's lower reaches. But I don't know, I've heard that there's trout in here. That's about as good of a research that I could do. I don't know how much or anything like that, but we're gonna give it a little bit of a shot. I don't know, see if we can find some fish. It looks good. So stay tuned, let's see. Oh, I just got bit. Oh, that was a... Oh, get out of here. That was so sick. There's brookies here. I saw him come up and rise, and it like took me a second to realize that it was a trout, and then he hit. Oh. How cool is that? Native brook trout out of a stream, not even listed as natural trout reproduction. It's a pretty big stream too, so there could be some solid fish in here. I saw him come up, like I said, I saw him come up and rise right as my spinner was coming through, and he smacked it. So cool. There's got to be others. Dang it. Had him. There we go. Pretty good one. Yes. Really nice fish. This is a fantastic native brook trout. He hit about 3 times. Wow, look at that. Chunky guy. Oh. Well, there he goes. Well, hopefully you got a decent look. These brook trout are slippy. I can handle browns and rainbows so much better than I can brooks. But man, this is sweet. First pool. And we already got a couple. Ooh, yes. Another really good brook trout. These are really big native brook trout. If you're unfamiliar with native brook trout, they do not get this big. Not often around here anyways. Take a look at this pretty fish. What a gorgeous fish. All natural, all wild, native to PA. There's nothing better than a big brook trout. Big browns are cool, big rainbows are cool. Big brook trout though, just knowing they're native to PA, only native fish here, or only native trout here. It's just really cool, especially to find them in my area, that size. It just doesn't happen, like I said, so cool. Just got hit. Ooh, as soon as I started reeling, he popped it. Man, this is some northern PA stuff right here, not where I'm at. Another solid fish. Man, these pools are really good. I mean, it's good pool after good pool. Oh my God, it's a monster. All right, he's not quite as big as I thought he was originally, but it's a really good fish. I got very hyped there for a second. When I saw him go broadside, I thought he was like 16 inches. He's still a very good fish, don't get me wrong. Very good brook trout. Ooh, doesn't get much better than that. Ooh, another one. Third fish out of this pool. That's 3 casts straight too, let alone third fish. What I love about trout is each one has a little bit of a different pattern to them too. Like this guy's a little bit lighter. Oh, just got hit there. Oh my God, this is a good one. I think this might be a brown. No, it's just a really nice brookie. This is darn close to the biggest native brook trout I've ever caught in my life. Good Lord, it's beautiful. Freaking football too. All right, folks. This is for sure my biggest native brook trout ever. I wish I brought my tape measure, but he's probably like 13 or 14. It's a male. He's got the hook jaw and everything. Hump back. Man, look at that freaking fish. Gorgeous. Probably 12 or 13. Oh, there he goes. But holy cow. Oh, he's still sitting on my feet. Oh, there he goes. Wow. That's 4 fish out of this pool. My biggest native brook trout ever. They all look native anyways. They all look wild, I should say. It's not stocked. Like, this whole creek is not stocked. There's a couple tributaries that are. So I guess theoretically there could be stocked fish up here. But these fish look wild to me. Let me know if you think anything different. Oh, I got bit. First bite in a while. Well, I found the fish. It's been a struggle here lately. So, I just fished a bunch of water with no trout. I think these populations are pretty localized to a few holes. It's like I just lost one right here. This is the first bite I've had in about an hour. So, I don't know, I guess that's kind of the way this stream is. Just localized populations, but hopefully we can get back into some, because I was getting ready to turn back. Honestly, if I didn't catch anything in this pool or see any fish in this pool, I was going to leave. So maybe we can grab one here. Ooh, there's fish. That's a creek chub. Well, that's the first fish in a while. Ended up coming back down here to where I started. Nice creek chub. Ended up coming back here to where I started just to see if I can find a couple more fish. I looked at the map and there is a stream with natural trout reproduction just downstream of here. So I'm wondering if that population of brookies that I call it extends down to that trib. But I don't know. I'm not really 100% sure here. But it was real fun there for a second here. Fall fish. Well, this is a good way to end the day, I think, catching a big full fish. So, just to catch you up to speed a little bit, this is actually the wild trout creek that flows into what I was fishing. I walked down to it just to see if I could find any more brookies, but could not. It's just the weirdest thing. Just those 4 or 5 holes had fish in. I lost a couple right after my last big one, but that's the last brook trout I've seen. Decided to head up this stream. I double checked on the map. It's definitely listed as natural trout reproduction its entirety. Decent sized stream. Be curious to see what kind of trout's in here, if it's brookies, browns, what, but is what it is. I mean, caught my biggest native brook trout of my life, so can't complain about that. Had a really good day. Probably caught about 40 or 50 brook trout today combined, so hopefully you caught all the videos. I have them all linked below, but anyways, gonna stop rambling. Hope you enjoyed these videos. If you did, please subscribe and stay tuned for some more.